Greetings, survivors. Now, for all of you who are reoccurring viewers of my channel, you have known that I am a survivalist, and of course, you have seen that I have made a few survival kits. And for all of you who have not seen those, I will put the links to all those videos in the description below. But with that in mind, there's one thing that has been in most of my survival kits that I have actually not yet done a video discussing. So I'm going to do that to cover that today. The one thing that is the one optional thing in my survival kit that could easily be taken out of my kit is a book. Now, thing is, with books and journals, but I have recently taken my journal out of my kit because I started writing in it normally. Now, you see, the thing with books is they serve a purpose, but they're not essential. So you could easily just take them out of the kit. Now, I'm going to cover 3 things today. Why you would want to carry a book, why you would not want to carry a book, and what books I have that I have either kept in my kit or was thinking about keeping in my kit. And the funny thing about this episode is I have 3 books here for my kit that I have actually have been trying to figure out whether or not to keep them in my kit. And the thing is, after I show them today, I want you, the people watching this video, to take a vote on what book I should keep in my survival kit. Now, I want you to take this seriously, so make sure you pay attention to the rest of the video. Now, why would you want to keep a book in your kit? Well, a book serves a few purposes. 1, it is a source of entertainment. Now, entertainment is important because it can keep your sanity in check, can keep morale high, and of course, just generally a good time waster. And of course, there are better methods of entertainment, like maybe a deck of cards, and I've even seen some people carry portable game systems in their kits. But for those, you also have to bring games and of course a reliable source of recharging them. I once saw a guy bring a Game Boy and one of the solar chargers for that Game Boy, which admittedly is a pretty good idea. But ultimately, it's more weight, more space, and of course less effective. And those playing cards, very good, but ultimately, there's also the fact that a book can have practical knowledge with it. You can have, with a book, you can have valuable information that you might not have known. Or you might forget things. And a book can carry all of that stuff. Only problem is not all books are created equal. And of course, there's the fact that it can be used as an emergency fire starter in a last-ditch effort to not die. Now, why would you not want to carry a book? Well, they take up space and they're extra weight, and they don't serve any purposes other than the ones I just mentioned. So, with that in mind, let's get to the books. Now, all you people who have seen my previous survival kit videos know that this is the one that usually is in my kit. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. This is potentially one of the greatest books ever written, and quite possibly one of the most influential books in history. In fact, I say that it might actually rank towards the top, close to the Bible, the Origin of Species, and ones along those lines. Now, ultimately, when it comes to military strategy, you don't get better than the stuff in this book. It's pretty simple stuff, but ultimately, it's a decently fun read and practical information, especially in the apocalypse when rival squads or teams or whatever are going to be attacked, trying to start wars. which is why my team actually made a truce with another team, on the last day of school before it got canceled. Now, the second book I have, I actually just got this one today, The Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. I just realized, most of these books I have I have in my kit are from thousands of years old, from China. Actually, this one's from Japan, but so Asia. Actually, would that be? Yeah, Asia. So this book was written by a Ronin, which is a former samurai. Which, for all you people who don't know what it is, I'll try to explain it. It's kind of like a former samurai, but basically, Miyamoto Musashi is the greatest swordsman to ever live. And this book has various information about martial arts, swordplay, and general fighting and fighting in general. It's also pretty fun to read. And of course, as the cover puts right here, a classic text on the Japanese way of the sword. It is a great book. And besides Miyamoto Musashi, he's awesome. In fact, a quick fun fact real quick. Miyamoto Musashi was notorious for being late to duels, but winning anyway. So one day, this guy showed up early to a duel to try to set up an ambush for him. And then he got ambushed by Miyamoto Musashi, who showed up even earlier to set up an ambush for him. It's hilarious. I actually learned that in r/Mad Lads, and then confirmed it. Oh, and the thing about these two books is they're more practical because they're smaller, and this one bends quite easily. In this one, it's just a smaller book. I'm not going to try bending it because I just got it today and I don't want to ruin it, but they're good. But needless to say, this next book doesn't apply to that category. It's actually quite heavy as far as books go. Actually, this could actually be used as a weight. The SAS Survival Handbook. This book is about as big as my head. This is probably the most practical book to have in the sense of it is full of survival knowledge. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. In fact, it has almost every piece of survival information you might need. I mean, heck, in the table of contents, there's introduction, essentials, strategy, climate and terrain, food, campcraft, reading signs, on the move, health, survival at sea, rescue, urban survival, disasters, postscript, index. Those last two were pretty useless to list off. I mean, heck, how about this? If this video gets 5 likes, wow, 5 likes. If this video gets 5 likes, or if people ask for it in the comment section, I will do an audiobook of this. Now, ultimately, it's full of survival knowledge, but it's pretty heavy as compared to the other 2 books. It takes up a lot more space. So ultimately, the problem is with this one's going to be, is it worth it to have it in the kit? I mean, it takes up more space than a lot of stuff I have in there. But it's probably more practical to have than a lot of this, than those 2 books. So, with that in mind, I want all you people in the comments to tell me what you think. And remember, also remember to vote for which book you say is the best I should keep in my kit. Keep everything I've mentioned in the video so far into account. And of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see me do an audiobook of the SAS Survival Handbook, make sure to like this video. And if you want to guarantee it, make sure to comment that you want me to do it. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is Randoman, signing off.